on entering another season. What impressed you the most during training camp? What are any players that really stood out to you and really gave you that confidence that hey, we're ready to get the season underway?
Yeah, I think what impressed me most really was the energy that the group came in with, ready for another WNBA season. Obviously, WNBA season can be a grind when you're going through it. So I think everybody was really excited about the season and the start of the season and came in with incredible energy and was able to sustain the energy throughout the 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of training camp. So that's what really impressed me.
When you look at Ryan Howard, for example, what have you seen in her growth as far as just a player, a person, to be able to kind of have a voice on this team?
Yeah, I think that's what I see most in her growth, right? Is her voice, using it, lending it, um, just being more of a leader in what she's doing. Excited about the season I'm starting and excited about the leap that she needs to take in order to be at the highest level. So really excited about Rise growth and excited to see what she does this season in the W.
Coach, from top to bottom, what do you like about your roster?
I think we have a bunch of versatility in my roster. I think we have great talent in my roster, but most important, I think we have great individuals. I think we have great people. And so every time you step on the court, and every time you come to work, you can enjoy coming to work every day. And so I think that's what I love about this roster.
What's your expectations for the season?
Our expectations is to go out and compete at the highest level. We feel like we have good talent on this team, and that we should compete at the highest level with the best teams in this league. And so that's our expectation.
The type of culture that should be able to instill into these young ladies as far as the time that you got here to where it is now. How close is it to what you envision this team to be right now?
Oh yeah, I mean, culture wise, I think this team is exactly what we would envision as a team. But it's been like that from the gate. You know what I mean? A lot of credit to the foundational pieces that we brought in when we first came here in our first year. The Erica Willers, the Christy Wallaces, with the Ryan Howards, the Nas Hillmans, and all those people. I think they really laid the foundation for who we want to be as an organization, and people really followed suit. So the athletes that we've been able to bring in is kind of quickly and easily brought into to how we do business and how we want to do business here.
How impressed have you been with just the growth of the league? Obviously, you had a very deep draft class this
Yeah.
year. Just the anticipation, the more fans that are starting to come about to really watch your team and other teams
Yeah.
come out and perform, at a top level.
Yeah, impressed. I don't know. I think this is what we've been screaming at the top of our lungs for years, like, right? Um, so I don't know if the word is impressed. You know what I mean? I think I'm more excited and relieved that people are finally listening. People are finally investing in what we said needed to be invested in all these years, and now I'm excited that people are able to really see what it is that we have to offer. But we feel like we've always been offering great product and putting things out there, and women's sports deserve to be invested in and deserve to be acknowledged as a great, as a great entity and as a great business as we are. So I don't know if impressed is the word, but I'm excited and finally relieved that people are listening.
Coach Rashawn Haylock,
Yeah.
broadcast tonight. Can you take me through the process of Tina signing with Atlanta?
No process. I mean, we looked at an opportunity for us to get better as an organization, and as a team. And Tina, as you know, is a future Hall of Famer, an Olympian. She's a top four scorer in this league. And so for us, it was go out and get better. You know what I mean? And I think we did that, just like everybody else in free agency who went out and signed different players and put different players on their team. So no process. We went and looked at the different players just like everybody else and decided that Tina was somebody who can help us be a better basketball team.
Um, the there's a step, right? I mean, last year you guys were able to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Um, now it's kind of an expectation, right? You're looked at as one
Yeah.
of the top teams
Yeah.
in the league now.
Yeah.
What's the difference in that, and how maybe you approach this camp, and maybe even the mood and the feeling inside your locker?
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think we're looked at as one of the top teams, and that's fine. You know what I mean? I think that obviously we were looked at as a team that's growing and getting better and getting better. And we are. We're still growing. We're still building. But our expectations is to always do better and always progress and always take that step forward. And we're in that position this year to continue to do that. The bitter taste of getting swept out of the playoffs is still there. So hopefully some of our players is taking that taste into this season. I know I am. And for that helps me do my job better so that I'm more prepared, or I'm better at preparing them when we get in those situations again. But I think in terms of our locker room, we're excited about this season. We're excited about the moves that we made in free agency. We're excited about the talent that we have on this team, and we're excited to go out there and put a great product on the floor that our fans can be proud of, and that the WNBA can take notice.
What does Haley give you?
Say that again.
What does Haley give you?
I think Haley gives us versatility at the point guard position with her size. Haley's playing with extreme confidence right now. She's getting to her spots, taking advantage of the opportunities that really suit her game. And so, Haley's somebody who has great vision, sees the floor well. So we're excited about her stepping into this right now and being who she is.
Is it more challenging to prepare for a team like LA that has so much turnover,
Yeah.
new players that are going to have high impact to
Yeah.
rookies, just to know
Yeah.
in different situations on other teams, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
This one, maybe
yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, I mean, they add the two rookies. Luckily for us, they have a bunch of players who have played in this league before and played at this level before, who understand. They bring a toughness. You know what I mean? Their rookies are solid rookies. Obviously, they're top 5 draft picks with Brink and Rakia. And so, you go into it and you preparing the same, right? As far as us, and all we can do is share with our players like who those rookies are, because we all scouted them. We've been looking at them all season. You know what I mean? So just share their personnel, and hopefully they can go out and apply that to the game, knowing what to expect from them as a rookie. But LA is a tough team. I mean, Kurt always has tough teams. They play very physical. They play very tough. There's no giving up. We know defensively they're going to be aggressive, and so we have to be smart. We have to take care of the ball. And because of their rookies, the way that they can play is a little bit more versatile. So they can get up and down the floor a lot more than I think maybe they did last year. And so we have to be able to match that energy, that youthful energy.
Just gonna go to Zoom because we've got some Atlanta media on. So I'm gonna go to Megan. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, good to see you. Happy tip of the season to you. I wanted to ask you, obviously, with the Jordan Canada energy, do you foresee you guys kind of retooling the rest of the roster as the season goes on? Just curious about, where things stand, especially given the Crystal Dangerfield trade.
This is our roster.
Understood. Okay. And then second question for me is just a fun one for you. Of course, I got to ask the socks. Which ones are we rocking today?
I got some socks on today, some Green Goblin socks on today. So, I always got to keep something in the cooker. Yeah, something in the cooker, Megan. What you got on today?
I actually don't have on any socks, but I got on some new.
Here you go. You go.
Listen, I got on some new Sabrina ones, so that's what I bought myself for my birthday, which was last week. So I bought those, so I'm rocking those today.
I can feel that. I can dig that.
We'll go last question, Emmanuel. Go ahead.
Hey, real quick, Coach, give me your to win tonight. What's the keys to the game for your team, and what are you looking for them to do?
Yeah, we got to get back in transition. We can't let LA get up and down the court and score easy baskets and have easy opportunities. That's first and foremost. We have to execute our ball screen defense. They like to get into a lot of different ball screen actions and transition within their sets. We have to take care of the ball. I think that's going to be key. As long as we can get shots on goal, we'll have a good opportunity to win this game. And then we have to use our inside presence. I think we have great inside presence that we have to force them to be able to defend at a high level and at a frequency. If we stand around the perimeter and jack up without getting post touches, we should get a post touch every single time down the floor. That's how dominant our posts are.
Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Thank you.
Yep.